Miss, you forgot something.
Thank you.
Working on myself, working on my health, working on my mind, taking all the time, yeah, that I need just to find me. Cause who's gonna do it for me? Working on my habits, cutting off distractions, getting closer to God, yeah, defeating the odds lately. I'm seeing me through a different lens. I'm taking time to do work within. I'm working on the enemy, the enemy. Been praying for my enemies, my enemies. Working on my inner peace, my inner peace. Improving my perspective, oh. Working on the enemy, the enemy. Ain't got no time for enemies, no enemies. Working on my inner peace, my inner peace. Improving my direction, oh. I'm not losing focus, and I hope that you know this. I'm taking the time to moisturize my skin and get my 8 ounces early in the morning. Don't worry about me, I'm minding my business. I'm working on me, getting Jesus in therapy. Some things you might never see. Won't post it on IG, but just know I'm working on the enemy, the enemy. Been praying for my enemies, my enemies. Working on my inner peace, my inner peace. Improving my perspective, oh. I'm working on the enemy, the enemy. Ain't got no time for enemies, no enemies. Working on my inner peace, my energy. Not losing my direction, oh. I'm not living in my past mistakes. My thoughts are no longer prison mates. My life is free from negativity, and I make space for that was meant for me. I'm detoxing from everything that's toxic. I don't do the gossip, so stay from around me with the drama. Busy healing from my trauma, can you relate? I'm right here doing all it takes. Working on the enemy, the enemy. Been praying for my enemies, my enemies. Working on my inner peace, my inner peace. Improving my perspective, oh. Working on the enemy, the enemy. Ain't got no time for enemies, no enemies. Praying for my inner peace. Improving my direction.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is all about self-care and skincare because I'm heading to get a Rubi Cell facial. You guys know I'm always looking for the best treatments to keep my skin glowing, and this one is definitely a must try. I'm really excited for today's session because my skin has been feeling a little dry, dull, stressed, and I know this treatment is going to bring it back to life. If you've ever wondered whether the Rubi Cell facial is worth it, stick around because I'll take you through the entire step-by-step process and show you the results. Alright, let's head inside and get started. Time to pamper my skin. But before anything else, let me give you guys a little backstory. 3 weeks ago, I visited this same clinic and availed several of their skincare products. And I have to say, it's not just about the facial treatments here. They actually offer a variety of skincare products that you can use at home to maintain your glow even without regular facials. That being said, I'm here again today to give their treatment one more shot and see if my experience improves. Plus, I want to show you guys the full step-by-step process so you can decide if it's worth trying. Alright, let's head inside and see what today's session has in store for me. Let's go!
Hi ma'am, good evening. So kukunin niyo po yung claim niyo na diamond peel at saka Rubi Cell. Bali, ang diamond peel, ina-exfoliate po niya yung dead skin cells natin para mag-tighten yung pores natin, mag-lighten, and then brighten up. And then yung dull skin nyo or damaged skin, ma-restore or ma-rejuvenate. Then sasabayan natin siya ng Rubi Cell facial. ang Rubi Cell, it helps to hydrate po yung skin natin, moisturize, and i-lift po yung skin natin. So, very, pag pinag-partner po yung dalawang yon, ang skin ninyo magiging glossy siya, and right after that po, nagiging glowing pa. Day by day. Yun po, ma'am.
But they asked me to wait for 40 minutes since they still have clients inside getting treatments. So while we're here, I thought this will be the perfect time to share my skincare journey and transformation with you guys. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know that my skin hasn't always been like this. I used to struggle with hyperpigmentation, sensitivity, and trust me, it was frustrating. There were days when I didn't feel confident going out without makeup because my skin just didn't look or feel its best. But over time, I realized that good skincare isn't about using 100 products. It's about finding what works for your skin. And for me, it was all about keeping things simple but effective: hydration, barrier repair, and consistency. One of the biggest changes in my routine was learning to listen to my skin. Instead of piling on harsh products, I started focusing on hydrating and nourishing my skin. And that's actually why I love treatments like the Rubi Cell Facial, because it's all about deep hydration and skin rejuvenation. I also learned that skincare is a journey, not an overnight fix. It takes time to see real results, but once you find the right routine, it's so worth it. Now I feel much more confident in my bare skin, and I love sharing tips and treatments that have helped me along the way. That's why I'm excited for today's facial. I want to see if it really gives that extra glow and hydration my skin needs. And of course, I'll be sharing every detail with you guys. Alright, I still have a few more minutes to wait, but I hope this little skincare chat gave you some inspiration. Let me know in the comments what's your biggest skincare struggle and what's been your game changer. I'd love to hear your stories. Looks like it's finally my turn. Let's head inside and get started with the facial. Let's go. If you have been looking for a facial treatment that gives you that glass skin effect, improves elasticity, and boosts hydration, then keep watching because I'll be walking through the entire step-by-step process. And the best part of this treatment, it's non-invasive, making it a great option for those who want a quick glow up without downtime. First things first, we need to start with a clean canvas. Cleansing is an essential step in any facial because it removes dirt, oil, and leftover makeup, allowing the skin to fully absorb all the benefits of the treatment. She's using soft upward motions to lift impurities while boosting circulation. This technique helps prep the skin while ensuring we don't cause irritation, especially around delicate areas like the eyes and cheeks. We are using a lightweight hydrating cleanser that cleans without stripping moisture. This is crucial because the Rubi Cell Facial focuses on skin regeneration and hydration, so we want to keep the skin balanced, not dry or tight. Since the Rubi Cell Facial uses a nanomist technology to infuse active ingredients deep into the skin, it's important that there are no barriers like excess oil or dead skin cells blocking absorption. A properly cleansed face ensures the Rubi Cell ampoule can penetrate effectively for maximum hydration and rejuvenation. Now the cleanser is gently removed with lukewarm water and a soft sponge. This helps get rid of all the residue while keeping the skin calm and hydrated. Already my skin feels like fresh, clean, and ready for the next step. Instead of rubbing the skin dry, which can cause irritation, she's using sponge to gently pat my skin. This ensures that we are not causing unnecessary friction, especially since my skin is now freshly cleansed and more sensitive to touch. This feels so refreshing. The sponge not only helps to remove any leftover residue but also gives a light exfoliating effect, leaving my skin smooth, clean, and prepped. Now that my skin is thoroughly cleansed, it's time for the next step, the heating session. This step is crucial in professional facials because it helps to open up the pores, allowing the skin to fully absorb all the nutrients from the upcoming treatment. Think of your skin like a sponge. When pores are tightly closed, it's harder for serums and treatments to penetrate deeply. But when pores are warmed and relaxed, the skin becomes more receptive to active ingredients, making the entire facial much more effective. For the Rubi Cell facial, this is especially important because the treatment uses nanomist technology to deliver highly concentrated stem cell ampules deep into the skin. We want to make sure the skin is perfectly prepped for this infusion, and the best way to do that is by gently warming up the pores. There are a few ways to warm the skin during a facial. Today we'll be using a warm steam, which is a gentle yet effective way to help open the pores without causing irritation. One of the most common and effective ways to open up the pores is facial steaming. This involves directing warm, hydrating steam onto the skin for a few minutes, which not only opens the pores but also helps to loosen dirt, oil, and impurities trapped inside. The warmth from the steam encourages better circulation, meaning more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to the skin cells. This is why after steaming, skin looks plump and radiant. It's getting a mini workout from within. Now that my pores are open and my skin is prepped, we are moving on to the next step, extraction. This is one of the most important parts of any deep cleansing facial because it helps to remove blackheads, whiteheads, and excess sebum that might be trapped inside the pores. Even with a great skincare routine, dirt and oil can build up over time, leading to clogged pores, breakouts, and dull skin. That's why professional extractions are so beneficial. They provide a level of deep cleansing that at-home products simply can't achieve. Since we just completed the heating session, my pores are now more relaxed and open, making it much easier to extract impurities without causing too much irritation. Some extractions can feel slightly uncomfortable, but don't worry, this process is being done gently and professionally to minimize any pain or redness. Plus, it's completely normal to feel a bit of pressure, especially in areas where congestion is more stubborn. One of the most common mistakes people make at home is trying to squeeze pimples or blackheads incorrectly, which can cause scarring and inflammation. But when done by a professional, the process is controlled, ensuring that only the clogged pores is being treated. For stubborn blackheads or deeper impurities, she may use a extractor tool. This metal tool applies precise pressure around clogged pores, making it easier to remove blackheads without excessive squeezing. Using this tool requires the right amount of pressure and the correct angle, which is why it's best to leave extractions to professionals. If used incorrectly, it can cause broken capillaries, skin irritation, or even infection. The key areas that usually need extraction include the nose, chin, and forehead, since these are the most common spots for blackheads and excess sebum buildup. However, some people also experience clogged pores on the cheeks and jawline, especially if they have oily or acne-prone skin. Extractions might not be the most relaxing part of a facial, but they are definitely one of the most beneficial. By removing deep-seated congestion, my skin is now clearer, fresher, and better prepared to absorb the next step. For me, the extraction process always reveals just a few tiny impurities, a sign that regular facial treatments have kept my skin in good shape. However, even these few spots are important to clear out to maintain the overall clarity and health of the skin. In this treatment, every little bit counts. Here's a quick look at the tissue after an extraction session. As you can see, there are only a few small impurities. This minimal amount of dirt is a testament to how regularly maintained skin truly looks when you follow a consistent facial routine. It means that while my skin remains healthy overall, even the slightest imperfections are carefully removed during each session. Regular extractions not only clear out visible impurities but also help prevent future breakouts and keep the pores from being congested. To calm the skin after extraction, some facials include a high-frequency treatment. This device uses a mild electrical current to kill bacteria, reduce redness, and help prevent future breakouts. It also has a slightly tingling sensation, but it's completely painless and actually feels quite soothing, especially in areas that were just extracted. Next step is one of my absolute favorites, the diamond peel. This step is all about renewing and smoothing your skin by gently exfoliating away the outermost layer of dead cells. It's like hitting the reset button for your complexion. What is a diamond peel? A diamond peel is a type of microdermabrasion that uses a diamond tip wand to carefully remove dull, lifeless skin cells. Unlike scrubs, which can be harsh, this method is controlled and precise, ensuring that you get deep exfoliation without any irritation. I can feel a soft tingling sensation as the wand works its magic. It's a bit like a gentle massage with the added benefit of exfoliation. This process not only buffs away dead cells but also stimulates circulation, giving my skin that fresh, radiant glow I always crave. Now we're moving on the most exciting step, applying the Rubi Cell ampule. This step is where all the magic happens as my skin absorbs powerful active ingredients that promote deep hydration, repair, and rejuvenation. The Rubi Cell ampule is infused with peptides, growth factors, and other skin-loving nutrients designed to accelerate cell regeneration. Is formulated to deeply penetrate the skin, working from within to enhance elasticity, brighten the complexion, and keep my skin looking youthful and radiant. As they apply the ampule, I can immediately feel its lightweight, silky texture sinking into my skin. It's cool, refreshing, and instantly hydrating, almost like my skin is drinking up all the nutrients. She uses gentle massaging techniques to ensure the product is fully absorbed. This not only helps with penetration but also stimulates circulation, making my skin feel even more revitalized. This is easily one of my favorite parts of the facial, unlike regular serums. The Rubi Cell ampule feels incredibly potent yet lightweight. It doesn't sit on top of the skin, it melts right in, leaving no sticky or heavy residue. Instead, my skin feels deeply nourished and instantly plumped. With the ampule fully absorbed, my skin is now prepped for the final step. Sealing in all the goodness and ensuring long-lasting hydration, let's move on the last phase of this transformative facial. Now for the final step, applying a soothing cream to lock in all the benefits of the facial while preventing any irritation. Since we've just gone through deep cleansing, exfoliation, and infusion, this step is essential to calm the skin and ensure long-lasting hydration. This cream contains hydrating and anti-inflammatory ingredients like aloe vera and ceramides, which help restore the skin's barrier and reduce any redness or sensitivity. To complete the treatment, a light facial massage is done to improve circulation and enhance relaxation. She uses soft upward strokes and gentle pressure points to release tension and give my skin a fresh, rejuvenated feel. This final step leaves my skin feeling plump, refreshed, and glowing. Now I'll just avoid sun exposure for the rest of the day and let my skin fully absorb all the nutrients from this amazing treatment. And that's it. My skin feels absolutely amazing, hydrated, smooth, and incredibly radiant. The Rubi Cell facial isn't just about instant results. It's about long-term skin health, and I love how each step works together to nourish and protect my skin. Feeling so brand new, hydrated, fresh, and ready to take on the world, or at least a few selfies before I ruin it with life's daily stress. One thing's for sure, this glow wasn't built for drama, bad decisions, and staying up too late. But will I still do all three? probably. For now, I'm just going to enjoy this post-facial blaze while it lasts. Until my next skincare adventure, stay radiant, stay hydrated, and maybe, just maybe, don't touch your face too much. See you soon!
Ashley! Look!